Journey to the unknown, our underwater safari. The ocean is a vast and wondrous place. It covers most of our planet Earth. Deep below the waves, there are many secrets. We use special submarines to explore these dark waters. These strong machines can take us very far down. Imagine we are setting off on such a journey today. We are on an underwater safari. Our mission is to see incredible things. We hope to discover something new and exciting for everyone. This is a great adventure. On most underwater journeys, we see familiar sights. Many colorful fish swim past our windows. They often move in large groups, which we call schools. We might see beautiful coral reefs. These reefs are like busy cities or gardens under the sea. So many tiny and fascinating animals make their homes in the coral. Sometimes, if we are lucky, we see very big animals. Perhaps a giant whale will swim by. Or we might see a group of dolphins playing near our submarine. These are the true treasures of the ocean, but today our underwater safari feels a little different. We are traveling to a part of the ocean that is new. No human has ever explored this exact spot before. The captain of our submarine is a very skilled explorer. He has seen many strange things in his career. He tells us to watch our screens very carefully. He has a feeling we might encounter something truly amazing. He says it will be something no one would ever expect to find in such a place. Our hearts begin to beat a little faster with anticipation. Suddenly, the sonar on our submarine detects some large shapes. These shapes are resting on the seabed far below. They do not look like any fish we know. They are certainly not whales or sharks. They are quite big and they are not moving at all. The powerful lights of our submarine slowly turn towards these mysterious figures. We all hold our breath, waiting. What could these unusual objects be, hidden in the deep, dark ocean? It is a moment of pure wonder and great suspense for our team. The bright lights of our submarine illuminate the scene below. We simply cannot believe what we are seeing. It is truly astonishing. There, resting quietly on the sandy ocean floor, are buffalo. Yes, large land animals, the kind with big horns and shaggy coats. They look almost like ancient statues, perfectly still in the dim light. How could they possibly have reached this place so deep under the water? It is so far from the green fields where they belong. This is a very puzzling sight for all of us on board. This discovery is beyond our wildest dreams. And then, as we explore further, we see more. Next to the silent buffalo, we find cows. These are the familiar animals we often see on farms. They are the gentle creatures that give us milk. They spend their days eating grass in sunny meadows. But now they are here in this strange, cold, underwater world. They are silent and still in the deep, dark water. It creates a very unusual and surreal picture. It makes us think deeply about our planet and its mysteries. How can such a thing be possible? The atmosphere around these unexpected figures is very quiet. No sound comes from these land animals. A few curious fish swim around them slowly. They seem to be investigating these strange new additions to their world. Our submarine moves a little closer for a better look. We can see the details of their fur, now gently coated with a fine layer of silt. They appear to have been in this place for quite some time. It is a very beautiful sight in its own way, but it is also a little sad. We feel a mix of awe and concern. The scientists on our submarine are incredibly excited by this find. At the same time, they're very confused. They immediately begin to take many photographs of the scene. They write down many notes and observations. The big question on everyone's mind is clear. How did these familiar farm animals travel to the bottom of the sea? Why are they here in this dark, cold and lonely place? These are very important questions. We know we must try to find some answers. A great mystery is waiting to be solved. One possible explanation involves powerful natural events. Perhaps a very big storm was the cause of this strange event. Strong winds and enormous waves can be incredibly destructive. Sometimes large floods on land can carry many things far away. Maybe a sudden, massive flood swept these animals from their homes. They might have been carried into a fast-flowing river. This river could then have transported them out into the vast sea. This kind of event, though rare, can happen in certain regions of the world. Another theory is that human activity played a part. Sometimes large ships are used to carry animals across the oceans. These ships travel very long distances. It is possible that a ship carrying these buffalo and cows had a terrible accident. Perhaps the ship encountered a fierce storm and sank. The animals might have gone down with the vessel. This is a very sad thought, of course, but it is one possible way they could have ended up on the seabed. We must carefully consider all possible explanations for this unusual discovery. Could these animals be from a very, very long time ago? Our Earth changes slowly over many thousands and millions of years. Sea levels can rise and fall significantly. Land that was once dry can sometimes sink beneath the waves. Perhaps this particular area of the ocean was actually dry land many centuries ago. Maybe these buffalo and cows or their ancient relatives lived there at that time. Then the water slowly rose and covered everything, preserving them. This is a fascinating theory related to Earth's geological history. To know the true story, we need to conduct much more research. The scientists will need to collect samples from the seabed around the animals. They will want to examine the animals themselves very closely if possible. They will study the water chemistry and the nearby rocks for clues. All this information will help. It is very much like solving a very large and complicated puzzle. Each tiny clue we find helps us to understand a little bit more. The deep ocean still holds so many secrets waiting to be uncovered by us. And finding these farm animals here in the deep ocean changes how we view marine life. It clearly shows us that very unexpected things can and do happen. We wonder how the other sea creatures have reacted to their presence. Do these large, still forms become a new kind of habitat? Perhaps small fish find shelter among them. Maybe new types of sea plants or tiny organisms begin to grow on them. The ocean is always adapting to new situations. It is a very dynamic and ever-changing environment full of surprises. This extraordinary discovery also makes us reflect on our planet. It serves as a powerful reminder of how the land and the sea are connected. What happens on the land can eventually affect the deepest parts of the ocean. For example, pollution from rivers can travel very far out to sea. Cargo lost from ships can end up in the most surprising and remote places. We must always be very careful with our environment. It is our duty to protect both the land we live on and the vast oceans. Every single new discovery made in the ocean is very important. Each one helps us to learn more about our amazing planet Earth. The ocean, especially its deep regions, is still a very mysterious place. There is so much that we do not yet know or understand. Finding buffalo and cows in this underwater setting is a very big surprise indeed. It tells us that we must continue to explore. It encourages us to always stay curious about the wonderful world that surrounds us every day. There is always more to learn. The deep sea is truly full of wonders. Some of these wonders are incredibly beautiful, some of them are quite strange and puzzling. These buffalo and cows found resting under the water are certainly both. They remind us all that our world is an amazing and complex place. They also remind us that we have a responsibility to take good care of it. And we are all connected on this wonderful blue planet. Let us continue our journey to explore its marvels, and let us always strive to protect it for the future.